As humans, we all wear clothes. It's part of our evolution, and we strive to live in homes that are decorated and styled to our individual taste. In order to wear clothes and decorate our homes, we need to get those things from a store with hard-earned money. My parents raised me on Goodwill every Monday and yard sales every Saturday. I was raised thinking buying anything at full price was a huge mistake. My whole outfit is from Goodwill. Most of my home's decorations and books are from Goodwill. I consider myself a seasoned thrifter. Have you ever gone to Urban Outfitters, Lululemon, Patagonia, or any other clothes store and wanted the style but didn't want to break the bank? So I can promise that you can find similar or even the same brands at thrift shops like Goodwill, Savers, DI for 1/10 of the price. It has been researched and proven that secondhand shopping helps improve this world's carbon footprint and helps big production sweatshops' demands lower or even stop completely. In this speech, I will inform you about the negative impact fast fashion has on our world, what causes it, and persuade you to start secondhand shopping to help our environment. In our world, there are lots of problems, and sometimes we feel quite shielded from them. One of which is the extensive water usage that goes into clothes productions. I will unshield you and let you know how big this problem really is. Thousands of gallons are needed to produce even one pair of jeans. The U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics see thrift workers as green workers due to the amount of water that factory and clothes production workers need to produce cotton and articles of clothing. 400 gallons of water go into growing each cotton to make a t-shirt, while 1,800 gallons of water are required to produce one pair of jeans. In 2015 alone, the fashion industry consumed 79 billion cubic meters of water, enough to fill 32 million Olympic-sized swimming pools. This figure is expected to increase by 50% by 2030 if this trend in overproduction continues. We talk about killing turtles with our plastic straws and toothbrushes, and we switch to metal or electric. Imagine if we did as much with the waste of Olympic-sized swimming pools of water. This is affecting all of us in the US, but also all around the world. The cotton that goes into making our shirts and other garments comes from India, southern United States, Egypt, Uzbekistan, and China. Cotton is a crop that is a water hogger and is grown in areas suffering from high levels of water stress, sucking even the last drops of water from the area. Just imagine that you are one of those states in a drought that you know that the stores around you are consuming mass amounts of water to make their $25 jeans. I don't know about you, but I would be a bit peeved and confused. The Aral Sea, once the fourth largest lake, has been reduced to 10% its size due to the farmers irrigating the sea to their cotton crops. Refinery 29, a clothing brand trying to cut down on water usage, wrote an article that says, "Communities on the shore of the sea have found themselves without fish for food or income and were left to deal with the salty, chemical, and pesticide-infused cocktail created by the dried up lake bed, which blew into nearby villages and caused cancer and lung disease. This is no small matter. People's families and lives are being pulled apart just to produce high-valued clothes." Now that you see the true extent of this problem, I will let you know of the solutions and small and simple ways we can help our world. With any environmental issue, there's always the question of how. How do I help? How do I start? How do I, as one person, make an impact? I know for a fact that everyone out there has a junk drawer, a cluttered garage, a closet full of old things we don't use anymore, and an attic full of things we will use someday. One way to help the planet is to donate those things so they can turn into someone else's treasure. One Green Planet website said, "One man's trash is another man's treasure." Donating unwanted items is super easy. Thrift shops come in many shapes and colors. Some will pay you for the clothes. Some will go through and take what they want and donate what they don't to foster care. But the common factor with thrift stores is that they will take what you don't want and try to find a happy home. There are 3,300 Goodwill locations around the US. Savers locations, over 130 Savers locations, 47 Deseret Industry locations, 100 Uptown Cheapskates, Facebook Marketplace is worldwide, and the list goes on and on. The easiest way to find any of these locations near you is to use Google and Google Maps. The hardest part of this whole process is going through all your unwanted things. To me, I see donating my things to Goodwill or Savers as an opportunity to go find new things for my home, husband, or myself. If anyone in the US did this process of donating, and if everyone in the US did this process of donating and buying from secondhand shops, we could reduce the water usage by 190,000 gallons of water every time we get a shipment of clothes from overseas. Right now, Goodwill has a website dedicated to raising awareness to this problem of wasted water. They write, "In the United States, individuals throw out 60 to 80 pounds of textile waste each year. It can take months and even years for those materials to fully break down in landfills. By choosing to buy secondhand clothes instead of brand new, and reduce waste and help the planet. In this way, thrift shopping is the ultimate way to live out the reduce, reuse, recycle motto. If we all work together and do our part in shopping and donating secondhand, we can help combat and decrease the demand of wasted water on newly produced garments." Now that you know what the issue is, how extensive it is, and what we can do right now in our communities, I want to commit and encourage each of you to go out and try to find your dream pants for a fraction of the cost at a big retail store. Go and find your treasure.